Yo, guys, welcome in. So today we hit our upside target of 1964. That 4 hour fair value gap that we were wanting up there was also a 1 hour ITH. So what is going to happen next? Are we going back down to the lows, or do I think we're going back up all time highs, those 4 hour equal highs up at that daily CPI? Let's get right into the charts. So first things first. So yesterday we dug into this weekly fair value gap, right? And now obviously we haven't inversed it yet. The weekly candle has not closed yet, but so far looking very bullish that we're rejecting this. We are not rejecting, excuse me, this weekly fair value gap here. So, but also remember this is also in discount. So we shouldn't be looking for shorts here, but it's still a good sign that we should go see some kind of like even 50% retracement on the weeklies. We do have a weekly BPR up here, weekly fair value gap sitting up here, so that's something to watch. Just want to show you guys that on the weekly chart. So going down to the daily, obviously yesterday what happened? Remember on Friday, I think it was Friday, last Thursday, we closed above this down candle here that swept liquidity, at least on NQ1 anyway. And then look how Friday we came down, tapped into it perfectly, and that's where we have bounced since. We knew we've now closed over these down candles as well. You see, we kind of tested the wicks of them yesterday, not today, and now pushing back up higher. All this looks very, very bullish, right? And then today, you see we inverse this daily fair value gap, which tells us what our next draw should be up to 19,717. So while that could be true, maybe we inverse this because we have to be careful here, because let's go to our 4 hour chart. Yeah, that should mean we go up to that high, right? But let's look at the 4 hour chart here. Go to the 4 hour. And remember, this is the what I just talking about, right? You know, I mentioned this last week, and I was like, okay, well, max pain would be okay. We didn't sweep the 17,338 lows if we have to. Remember, the NQ1 swept it, so not sure how to exactly think of that. But you see here, same thing happened. 4 hour inverses here told us obviously push higher. We pushed over 50%, and so that told us, where's our next major target. We have this healthy 4 hour fair value gap sitting up here. So this was our next target. So now we have to look up higher. If we want to push higher, we have more imbalances here. We have one sitting right here at 237, as well as up here sitting at 357. So we need to watch those areas, and we have to be careful. I say careful because we are now in that OTE rejection phase. Like, remember, like max pain is going to be send it up to this 4 hour, and then we get something like this 4 hour up here, break structure down, close below these lows, maybe a 50%, and then guess what? We go down and sweep these. Everyone thinks we're bullish again, and we're going back up to all time highs. And then we obviously this is just a retrace to come up higher. So we have to be careful here. You have to be careful because we are still in hourly premium. We're in 4 hour premium, 15-minute premium. We need a healthy pullback for me to be consider taking any longs anymore. If we do get some kind of 50% down, say, let's go to the hourly chart. You'll see like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hourly FEGs below us. So overnight, are these hourly equal lows sitting down here? They're not. Okay. I'll be looking for something like this, looking for a 50% retracement down to 88475, or even deeper into our OTE area of a discount. And then if price, inverses through here and shows no willingness to go higher, then we break structure on the 4 hour. My target's going down to that 338. However, if we get something like, well, that didn't work out very well. If we get something like this down to here and we hold it, and then we break structure back up, well, then I know we're going back for these 4 hour highs, and then we're going to go up to obviously the daily fair value gap and stuff that I'm seeing up there. Nothing to really go over today. Price action wise is just a straight up pump, basically. The other target that I'm watching is I've obviously watch what are these 236 and 357 going up higher. And then the other target is going to be, I believe, 167. And what's that going to be? That's going to be our 50% of the entire swing. I think it's 167, but 19, 166.50. You see, we're very close to that 50% mark. So 50% mark, back up. Oops, not what I want. And then look for something like this. 50% holds. Then we start breaking like 5 minute structure back up higher. We look for longs up to this high. If we break down and break structure down here, then we look for 50% here, and then we look for shorts down back down to these lows. So that's what I'm looking forward to going into tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you guys next time.